No, it was Champs Americana, and they had it was originally CHAMP.
Hey man, no overlapping content. All right, podcast to podcast. You talked about this on Sunset Heights,
I?
dog. Yeah, come on.
No, keep going.
Well, you guys listened to that whole episode?
Yes,
You guys listened
Did we
to
roll?
it.
Yes, I did, and I liked it.
You
I want to
guys
say
are-
that.
Appreciate it.
We'll promote that later.
I like
You
the
guys
episode.
are start
it.
taking antidepressants. Okay, go
Appreciate
ahead.
it. Hey, by the way, that was the first episode. You know, we're still getting our feet sunk in.
I am very
I
supportive.
No,
of
I
the
thought it
podcast.
was interesting. So in the first 3 minutes, you guys got to listen to it. Luke basically said, "Oh yeah, Salvadorians, they're violent."
Yeah.
Well, they're not.
Dude, how about Luke Walls?
Seriously, tune in before they're canceled.
Yeah, we do stab a lot of people.
How about Luke Walls in episode number 1? He says the N word twice.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, not the real.
No, he
not really,
literally
not really
says
saying it.
he literally says the N.
Yeah, he says like the N word,
the N word. That.
but he says it
Oh,
twice.
guys, the podcast that we're talking about is our good friend of the show, Luke Walls. Himself and Tom Kelly have a new podcast together. It's called Sunset Heights. It's available on Spotify and YouTube.
YouTube
And Breitbart,
And
wherever you honestly
and
wherever you can
Drugs
find
Report, Infowars.
Daily Wire,
it's on
4chan.
Yeah.
Truth Social.
Or just call them, they'll bring it to you.
But anyway, what I wanted to get to was
podcast.
I need to hear your take on Luke Walls getting canceled by those two chicks. Walk me through what happened that
They're
night.
all over
Oh,
the
it was
place. Hold on.
fantastic. Do you know about this?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
you-
were texting about
Yeah.
it.
Amazing. I
it
tried
was,
to.
Well, okay. These two chicks. They walked in at the wrong time. I was filling in for hosting. It was a Friday night.
Yeah.
And it was the second mic of 3, towards the end, way towards the end. So I think that they thought that maybe it started, even though it was before the next mic start time,
Yeah.
which was already sus. But whatever, they walked in. One girl had nothing with her. She had a purse, whatever, sat down right next to me. The other girl had a violin and sat.
Not a great sign.
It sat
Are
in
you
the
sure the
seat.
violin was not a purse also?
No, it was definitely a
I've
violin.
seen some
legit
weird
violin.
purses.
It was
yeah.
it was 100. There's no doubt it was violin.
You guys know how like the guitar comic thing kind of works? What do you think like the violin comic is? And you think you can
Well-
slip some jokes in between there?
Well, I think so.
You know what's funny about the guitar? At least the guitar is like upbeat and happy.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
violin is just sad.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
very fucking.
Have you heard Irish music? Violins can be very great,
So anyway,
Good. I don't know,
but
you know how to
she's
play the
not. But she
violin?
was definitely not Irish. She
Yeah.
seemed like a funeral violinist.
all right.
So she sits. But as they walk in, they didn't know that this beast named Luke Wallace was currently on stage. They walked in while he was on stage.
That's a rough.
Rude.
And yeah,
Very
first of all,
fucking rude.
very rude.
It's not open mic etiquette.
You
all right?
listen to the door and you hear if the host, when the host talks,
Yeah.
you can walk in. You don't go in when anybody's up on stage, especially Luke.
Yeah.
When he's talking about rape. And
Which he does frequent.
he did, well, I mean, he's got some good punchlines.
Yeah.
He's got some good.
Like he slips it in between his bits about beating women.
He
He's-
is so good at just saying things that are very
I adore
But-
Luke Walsh.
I love that guy.
that guy. Is very
But,
funny.
So anyway,
So they walk in. This is all within a matter. I'm at the host desk. So this is all within a matter of 30 seconds. These two chicks walk in. They like sort of talk to me. They're like, yeah, I was like, yeah, just go.
Could they speak English?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
One. I only talked to the one. I only talked to the one that clearly spoke English. If you looked at her, you'd be like, well, that one speaks English, and then that one might not.
the other one just didn't look like.
Okay,
fucking-
okay, and I don't know how else to say it better.
Did she look Dutch or Swedish or?
What'd she look like?
Were her shoes made of wood?
She looked like she could have been one of my cousins
Yeah.
on my mom's side, because I'm half Hispanic.
All right.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Totally understood.
So-
Continue.
You're half Hispanic.
He's half Puerto Rican. There's a difference.
No, I'm a Puerto Rican. I'm a quarter Salvadoran.
Oh.
So
Puerto Rican.
That's why he said Salvadoran stab people.
Guys, he said a Puerto Rican.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well,
the
I am.
funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, you're
Well,
laughing.
Thanks
You're
for
really
laughing.
laughing right
thanks
now.
for laughing
It's very
real
clever. It's
hard.
very- I took it
All
in
right,
actually.
Sorry. Go.
It's so not clever.
Girls
'cause I
walk
say it
in,
so-
they check
so
in.
These chicks
Yeah.
walk in and they kind of try to check.
You're getting the light, Kelly.
Guys, I only got a minute left, so I'll hustle this one up.
All right.
No, so they walk in and they like the English speaker comes up to me. The violinist was the maybe Salvadoran.
Yeah.
So she's like, and I was like, no, just go sit. Like, we'll figure it out later. So they sit. The English speaker is next to me, right, like where you are.
Quick question. Sorry. Where was Luke? How late were they?
They were early for the next mic. Luke was the last. Luke was the last one in the mic before.
Okay,
That is
so
a
they literally did nothing wrong.
that-
Okay, go ahead.
that's a deadly bomb to walk in
Yeah.
on,
What
dude.
was he, like a minute in or something?
He was probably like a minute in.
Oh no.
And you run
And-
late. Go ahead.
And so I don't want to repeat his jokes because he'll say them way better.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you're
But
saying something like
the
domestic.
line that they decided. So all of his jokes, it was probably 30 seconds again. So there wasn't that many jokes. But I was looking at the girl next to me's face the whole time. I kept like looking at Luke and looking at her, and she was just like just pissed.
Good.
And you could tell by looking at them, they're chicks that would be pissed.
Yeah.
They're chicks that shouldn't go to comedy shows.
Yeah.
Like maybe they're great in other aspects of life, but their senses of humor
Probably
not.
not.
there.
I mean, look,
Uh,
if you carry on a violin, you're clearly like some intellectual.
Yeah.
And like, are like,
Like well,
She, like,
I
tries
mean,
to cancel
hey,
people on Twitter
get
all
off
day.
your high horse.
Yeah.
Well, she did.
yeah. So,
So-
we get it. You can read. Don't brag. Come on.
We could read music. I don't know about English though, but it's okay. I'm half Hispanic, so I'm looking at this chick's face, but she's not the one that leaves. She like the girl sitting next to me was visibly getting pissed.
Okay.
And then Luke says, I will repeat this one line because this is the line that walked him. He
Sure.
goes, now, so being raped isn't really a net loss.
Yeah, I've heard that joke.
Immediately, they both stand up and like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Walk out. Walk right out.
They should have stuck around, and the joke gets better. I mean, it does. Well,
it does
He's got
get
some
better.
points too. That I've heard that joke.
It was just they walked in,
Yeah.
sat, heard like 3 Luke jokes.
I just love that story from their perspective because they walked in for 30 seconds and heard like one of Luke's best bits, and then we're just like, "What is happening?"
And then
they had
they
to
probably
leave.
weren't comedians at all. I think that's what she when she was walking out. She said, I'm not playing for these idiots.
Yeah.
And
oh,
and
dang it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Please,
wanted to
please
hear
go
the
back.
violin.
Dang nabbit! So they try to cancel him, right? They go on Instagram.
Yeah, so then they went on Instagram.
Please
and-
come
That's
back and
how
play.
arrogant. She said,
No,
I'm not
so
playing.
okay, so the
Also,
the one that I sent the screenshot of that Luke sent me apparently were her friends. So
Yep.
she sent out a story to all of her friends with Luke's like info on it, and is like cancel this guy.
No, he went.
Everybody,
no more
everybody
open
comment-
mics for Luke
they're like
Walls.
everybody comment on this guy's stuff, cancel him
Oh, no.
because he
He promotes
he
violence
promotes-
against
he
women.
promotes violence against women.
Yeah.
So the person that you guys friended was not the person that was there.
Oh, I need to find who it was because I followed her immediately after.
And yeah.
Fuck her.
Yeah,
dude.
so Luke texted me.
Called her too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to.
It was
And then he has some great material from it.
I hope
Great
so.
material.
was- it
Because
was
she did say, she said the crowd's reaction was.
Oh,
she
yeah.
say the crowd's reaction? She like
And the
wrote
crowd-
a review on Badger and Jam or something.
The worst part about it was that the crowd was like loving it.
Yeah,
So,
the
of
crowd's
course they
reaction-
were.
something
Yeah,
like
like
that.
that.
It was like,
Yeah,
oh,
like the
because-
crowd was
because it's
cracking
Luke.
up.
Tough but true, Luke says. Tough but true.
Also, they booed. They booed when they saw my violin. Like, I don't want to hear your concerto.
Yeah, unpopular opinion. Fuck you, Luke, dude. I wanted to hear that violin, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe I wanted to hear some violin.
Dude,
Like now I kind of do.
As soon as Tom told me about it, I DM'd Luke and and he sends me back that screenshot and he just goes, "She's a big fan." It was like
Luke is-
9 comments.
Luke is absolutely hilarious.
Luke, I love Luke Walls. He might be the first open micer to be canceled.
He
at this
honestly
level.
might So Celine Dion's been my number one Canadian forever.
Yeah.
I think Luke might be taking that over pretty
taking it
quickly.
over?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We got to figure out a way to keep him in the States. Get him out of Canada, man.
We've
Get him that passport.
One of us
Wait.
got to marry him,
We're gonna protect that kid at all
No,
costs.
the waitress at Denny's should marry him.
bro.
That's his.
That's his girl, dude.
What?
He's got first dibs right after the divorce.
He's
Yeah,
got
you're not
dibs.
trying hard enough. Just
Yeah.
because there's a goalie in the net doesn't mean you can't score.
Listen, we need to protect Luke Walls at all costs.
We need to keep him in Southern California
That's right.
by whatever means necessary.
No, he's not going anywhere.
No,
Does he
he's
have
not.
a problem? Does he have
I'll-
issues with it?
No,
Yeah,
he's-
he's a foreigner.
Yeah, but he's Canadian.
Okay, yeah, but just because he's white doesn't mean he's not a foreigner. He doesn't have a green card. He's a green
yeah,
card.
but I'm worried about Canada trying to get him back. It's like he needs to be here. We need to keep him here. We need
I'll,
to find.
I'll marry him. That's fine.
Yeah, just take
Fine,
one for
but
the
who's
team.
going to be your best man?
I'll take the hit.
Yeah, that's fair.
If I know what you mean. Who's going to be the best man? You pick between us three right now. And it
Hey-
better not be your brother.
It's Hayden.
That's so fucking lame.
Okay, the
That's
gayest
a-
part
his
about your
fucking
whole
whole-
wedding
it's gonna
was
be
that
all
you
his
picked your
brothers.
brother. Oh, yeah, that's right. You come from a family
I
of
don't-
78.
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, can I be a groomsman?
You're
You're out. You're the flower boy.
No, he can be one too. Now, how do you feel?
Oh, fuck that. I'm going to be Luke's groomsman. Fuck y'all. I'm going to be on Luke's side.
We gotta protect that dude. That dude is he's Luke Walls is a good shit.
He's
Yeah.
a gem of a
funny
human
guy.
being. I
Yeah,
love
dude.
Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our pod, so me and this Luke guy who.
Yeah, you
who's,
guys. Honest, I want to
canceled.
say this. You guys need a new name.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay, I came up. We had no idea what it was.
No,
Okay,
it
sounds
wait,
like
let's,
a
wait,
bad-
wait. Let's talk about it right now.
I will,
The
'cause I
only
was thinking
reason
about
that
it.
it was Sunset Heights is because that's where I
where you
live, and
live,
that's
yeah.
where I filmed.
Yeah.
I live on Crescent Heights and Sunset, and I just merged
Yeah.
them.
You need a new name though. Unfortunately.
Okay, let's
It,
talk
so,
about
it sounds like a neighborhood development, you know, like come move into Sunset Heights.
because it just doesn't make sense. Like, and I know you've all probably thought this. It's just like it doesn't make sense. Like
We
with
just didn't
comedy
know.
and-
We just didn't know what
No, I know.
to name it.
No, I know. And I've actually been thinking all day of names, and I just could not come up
It's
with one.
impossible to come up with a name for me
Because
and Luke.
like the perfect name for a podcast is like bombing.
Bombing's perfect. No, so we're looking for like 3 to 4 syllable names,
Yeah.
and Sunset Heights is.
I actually liked It Gets Better.
So did I, but then.
It gets better.
But okay,
Yeah.
but
was that like said in the episode?
It was in the episode.
yeah, but then I
yeah,
didn't
because
know-
that's all these
Yeah, I
kids that
didn't
are,
know-
like want to saw their dick off or blowing their brains out and hanging themselves in trees, and they're like they have to do a PSA where it's like, no, it gets better, trust me.
Wait, no,
Yeah, I think that's a great
Yeah.
name.
I'm texting Luke right now.
You know what's funny? Hold on. You know what's funny? Luke Walls, he, when you guys were talking about what the name should be, he suggested, he was like, "What about separate but equal?" And I laughed. I was like, oh, that's hilarious because you guys are kind of like the opposite of each other. I was like, that's kind of a good name. And
Okay, so-
but then he was like, you know why we can't do that, right? Because of like Hitler. And then I was like, I didn't even think about that.
I
just thought it was a good name.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Separate but equal. That's not Hitler. That's fucking the civil rights.
Yeah, that's
Jim Crow.
Yeah, yeah.
That Jim Crow?
Yeah, that's the
it?
South. Yeah.
Oh, he,
South.
no,
That's
he
two
said-
different
he
Well,
said
he
Hitler.
said Hitler.
He said to his.
Alright.
Okay.
and he's definitely smarter.
Well,
than
damn
me,
it!
so
If
I
you're gonna be
believe him.
racist, you better be accurate.
That's right.
Hitler was pretty clear. They're not equal. they
And
weren't
they
equal.
are separate. They
Yeah.
are.
and unequal.
No, they're separate, but we're equal.
Look,
right.
look. If you build all those train tracks, you're making a pretty clear statement that
hard
they're
to build
not,
train
they're not
tracks.
equal.
You need a new name.
Okay, cool.
And I don't know if
I think.
See,
I think
I
it gets
really
better.
like. Okay, I
I
like
like
it gets
words
better,
better.
but then I googled it gets better, and it's a rough Google.
Yeah, but it's also funny. It's all. It's
What
all-
do you mean? Like a lot of what? Okay.
I was just saying it's right down your guys' alley.
What do you mean it's a rough?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Google-
Like, is there other podcasts named that?
No,
Google bombing? See what pops up. All right, a lot of worse shit
Just
than
pictures.
our shitty
Well, it
podcast.
depends who's getting bombed.
It's a rough Google.
It's just pictures of Vietnam. Just scrolling for pages.
That's not too bad.
Google bombing.
Will you?
Okay, that was a hilarious rebuttal. Well, I'm texting him right now.
don't worry about.
I said pod name needs to change. We're gonna do it on air right
send-
now.
send him a picture.
Pod name needs to change. We are. Everyone loves it gets better.
Send him a picture of all of us hanging out.
Yeah, he's live on the pod right now. Y'all, we're
It
52
gets
minutes
better.
in. That's pretty
You
Every
had
one
another
of those,
one,
It gets better. Yeah. See, I also didn't.
but
I
I'm not
liked it.
100% on it. I'm not. That's the best one from the few you mentioned.
Yo, lean in. Hey, and everybody that's watching, lean in too.
This is very good for audio platform.
Yeah.
good. Yeah, dude.